Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Like movies?
Yes.
Oh,
you know
right.
I love movies.
I don't know you like movies.
We do, Steve. We've known each other for years, and I always talk about films. So yeah, you know
Not
I
with
do.
me, you don't.
This podcast is, or Vodcast, or whatever, it's called Idle Matinee, and that's sort of got a movie-based, name, hasn't it? Theme, even. We talk about movies all the time. So yes, obviously, you're about to suggest. I assume you're about to talk about movies too. No, never mind, Steve.
How many movies do you think you watch a week then?
Well, I'm not always watching movies. I watch, box sets and stuff as well. Like I watched The English, which was very good. The Western with Emily Blunt.
You know, when you watch box sets, do you actually put the box sets in the DVD player?
Yeah.
Or do you just stare at box
Series then. Series on Netflix. Streaming things that are not films. Things that have got more than... episodical. Epic, if you will. Do you know that's the real meaning of the word epic? It's actually an abbreviation of the word episodic.
Every day's a school day.
There you go.
What's life like on the tools?
It's all right, actually, except... the tools this week have been kind of... there hasn't been much variation. I've just been on the grinder again. Cue the gay dating app joke.
No.
Okay, no. On an angle grinder. But
course.
Just a little one, little battery operated one. Well, I've got... I'm boring myself.
Boring?
Yeah.
So, G-Dog, want the 33 most anticipated movies of 2020?
Yes, I want to hear them.
Sorry, 2023.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew what you meant.
Right, I'll read them out
Yep.
off the top of my head, and you tell me if you want to watch them or not, okay?
Okay.
Right. Magic Mike's Last Dance, February.
You know what? I need to see the first two, if I'm honest. So I mean, I've been looking forward to it, but I need to watch the first two. Apparently, they're actually quite a good film. It's Steven Soderbergh, wasn't it, who did Magic Mike? He's quite an interesting director. He's got a very varied filmography, hasn't he? He's done a lot of genres, like Steven Spielberg. Maybe it's guys called Steven who try and do that.
Oh, nuggets of information on each film.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm joking, kind of, but no, I mean, I've never seen Magic Mike, but I wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna not watch it just because it's loads of fellas dancing around with a kit. I mean,
I thought that would be why you'd watch it.
Well, no, yeah, exactly. I appreciate a good male body as much as the next
Let's move on.
woman or gay man. But I mean, I'm a heterosexual man, but I can still appreciate the fine physique of a of a member of my own sex. Yeah.
Okay, February, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania.
Well, yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'm very looking forward to
Pardon?
Yes, I'm very looking forward to that. I'm very much looking forward to that. Well, I'm not very much looking forward. I will watch it though, is what I mean.
Okay.
Because I like the first two. And I like the idea of going into the quantum realm further, because I thought all the bits where they went quantum in Ant-Man 2, was it? I think, yeah, when he went looking for Michelle Pfeiffer, who was the...
It's just a rip-off of Inner Space.
But it is kind of a rip-off of Inner Space. But they didn't go quantum in Inner Space. They just went right into the body. They're going into weird places that exist between atoms and molecules and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's kind of interesting.
You're a real science guy.
Well, not really.
You sound like Brian Cox.
About as much as Joe Rogan is, yeah.
Who's Joe? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, March, Creed 3.
No, yeah, I mean, they put more effort into the fight scenes now. The fighting's more realistic in the Rocky films. I'm still calling Creed a Rocky film because it is, isn't it? It's in the same universe, and so and Rocky and Sylvester Stallone was in the Creed, wasn't he? But yes, the fighting's quite good in it. But I'm not really sure what was the second film. Did he beat up? Who did he fight? He fought the big Russian guy. Was that the first one or the second one?
That's Rocky 4.
No, Creed though. Creed fought a big Russian guy. Who did he fight first?
Ivan Drago.
Oh, Drago's son, wasn't it?
Mini Drago.
Yeah, little Drago.
Mini Moo. Okay, here's the next one. You're going to like this.
Yeah.
March, Scream 6.
Oh, fuck off. No. There's a lot. What? The last Scream was really bad. So, no. And Scream's done with now. It's...
No, it's not. Scream 6 is coming out.
Postmodern irony like shit. It's been done and they're doing it badly now. I think... I don't know.
Okay.
It's you can't suspend your... It's for people who just really like Scream films, not people who like movies. You know what I mean? They're just people who are like, I love Scream, I've seen every single one, I'm going to watch Scream 6. It's like, well, yeah, because you're just a big fan of the Scream, like the word Scream, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Next, March, Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Yes, I liked Shazam. I like the first Shazam. So, yeah, why not? Why not the second one?
Okay.
And that was quite good, sort of family-friendly. Was it? I think it's a 12, but it's, you know what I mean, not too violent, not too, you know, it's a good one to take the... Not that I've got kids, but if I had kids of that age...
What kids did you take to it then?
I just found some on the street.
What, just hanging outside the cinema?
Hey kids, want to come watch a movie? And
weird.
Yeah, none of them wanted to come, funny enough.
March, John Wick, Chapter 4.
There's a lot of films coming out in March, isn't there?
I know, loads.
John Wick, yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but
Maybe speed up the reviews of each one, eh?
No, yeah, okay. Well, no, I mean, this is your idea. I mean,
I know.
Look, I'm a film guy, so I'm going to talk about films.
True.
As much as I can. The John Wick, I've enjoyed the 3, but there's nothing special happening there. They're films made by stunt guys, basically. The guys who used to be stuntmen who've turned director, and they've just come up with loads of excuses to do lots of gun fu, basically. And, you know, and they're good to watch, but there's nothing, you're not going to take anything away from it, are you? You're not going to...
G-Dog Commode.
That's in toilet, not like, it's not a reference to... The movie
yeah, that's
guy.
right.
Yeah. Toilet reviews.
Toilet G-Dog with his toilet reviews.
Yeah.
Toilet mouth, potty mouth. Anyway, March, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves.
Well, that actually looked quite good. The trailer made it look quite good. Did it have Chris Pine in it?
Yeah,
the trailer?
I think so. Yeah.
They made. I mean, any good trailer maker is making their money if they've made a shit film look good. But
is that what they call them? Trailer makers?
Yeah.
Because you know a lot about movies. Is that the official name?
That's the official name, trailer makers, yep.
Whoa.
Trailer guys, trailer dudes.
Whoa.
I mean, that sounds like they live in trailers. No, I don't know what the term is.
Here, okay, here's another one. This is April now.
Okay.
See if you can guess what this film is.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's me, Mario. Yeah.
Yeah,
the Mario
you got
film.
it, Mario.
With Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
one of the other
Chris
famous
Pratt.
Chris's playing Mario. We saw some CGI of that recently, didn't we? Like some sort of weird video promotion thing for it. And it looked quite good, didn't it? It did actually look pretty good. The CGI and everything, I mean.
He's got a cute bum.
What?
Mario's got a cute bum.
Is that what you took away from that video?
Yeah, cute little bum.
Oh, yeah, it must work out.
Yeah, he's quite pert cheeks. It's all that jumping.
Yeah, it would be, I suppose. You would have a pretty strong arse and hams and what have you. Hams, I mean hamstrings. Yeah, if you did that much jumping.
Good legs, good butt.
Yeah. He's quite stocky, isn't he, Mario? But it's all muscle. It's not fat, is it?
Not all Italians are stocky. It's because he does plumbing.
That's not what I was saying. I didn't say. I was just making an observation that Mario, that particular Italian American, is quite short and stocky.
Yeah, but not all of them. Okay, April, Evil Dead Rise, another Evil Dead film.
Yeah, no, could do without that. They're all pointless now. This series was particularly bad.
Shut it down, boys. Cancel it.
The series on Netflix was really bad. Even I watched the first 2 episodes and thought, oh, this could be quite good. It started off kind of promisingly, I thought. I don't know, maybe because it had Lance Reddick in it, and I'm a big Lance Reddick fan. I thought, like, oh, he's for anyone who doesn't know, Lance Reddick is the Lieutenant Daniels in The Wire, and since The Wire, he's turned up as a cop in nearly like most shows. He's turned up as either a policeman or occasionally a bad guy, but usually he's like a police chief type character.
Did you ever have
and he's really good at it.
on your wall?
Huh?
Did you ever have posters on your wall when you were
Lieutenant
young?
Daniels?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I was young, no, I watched The Wire came out in 2001 or something, too. I was 21 or 22 then.
You're older than you look.
Yeah, oh, thanks, Steve.
I thought you were in your early 20s.
Oh, I mean, people say this to me all the time.
I think it's the hat.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly the hat. If I take the hat off, it's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mid-40s. Right, next question. May. We're on to May now.
Ooh.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Well, everyone's enjoyed those films, haven't they? I mean,
why not?
So I'm assuming, is it James Gunn still doing
Yeah,
it?
James Gunn's back at the
Well,
helm.
then he's a reliable. He's quite a safe set of hands, isn't he? So I think the third one should be good. The first two were good. Great soundtracks. Well, if the film's shit, the soundtrack's probably going to be good.
Right, okay. Next one. The first part of a 2-part movie, Fast 10. Fast and Furious 10.
Well, that's going to be worth watching for the bro love alone, just the high fives and all the testosterone and the bro love, let alone the stunts, the car stunts.
I think they're good films to watch if you like cars.
I think they're good films to watch if you like film. If you like set pieces and stunts, then you can't go wrong. You got to watch every single Fast and Furious film just to see how a car goes through a skyscraper into a helicopter, or what they're going to do with a fucking car next. I assume they're in space. There's this one. They're going to shoot cars into space with lasers, and it's going to be like Star Wars, I assume, because they can't really do much more with the Fast films, I don't think.
Pew pew, cars
Pew, pew.
fighting in space. Pew
Yeah.
pew. Sounds magical.
It does.
May, the Little Mermaid.
What?
Live action.
Who's playing? Depends who's playing the Little Mermaid.
It's Hailey Bailey.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know who she is.
No, it rings a bell. No, I'm thinking of Hailey Steinfeld, the one who was in True Grit, who turned into a singer. Not turned into a singer, but you know what I mean. Who did singing as well.
Not
She won
really.
an Oscar. She won an Oscar as a child for True Grit. She was the little girl in True Grit. Jeff Bridges, he also won an Oscar, didn't he? Yeah, he won Best Actor, and she won Best Supporting Actress, I think, at a very young age. A bit like Anna Paquin did for the piano.
Jeff Bridges.
But then she went on to be a pop star, Hailey Steinfeld, which is completely irrelevant, because who are you talking about? Someone else. Hailey something else.
Yeah. Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
Do you reckon he's got a brother called Jeff Locks?
No, he's got a brother called Bo.
As in Locks on a canal.
Oh,
Bridges.
I know you're trying to do a joke, but
That's the only thing I could think of,
yeah,
really.
no, I was shutting it down by telling you what his real brother's name, and it's Bo Bridges, who's
Okay.
also an actor.
Anyway, let's move on to June. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah, that could be fun.
Okay. Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Oh, there's been too many of them. I thought there already was one called Rise of the Beasts, or Rise of Age of Ultron, or Age of Ultron. There's too many Transformer films now. I was quite impressed by the first. The CGI is actually very, very fucking good in them.
Very, very good.
And that's, again, if you really like CGI, then they're going to be worth watching.
I
But
concur.
there's
That's what
nothing
movie
else.
critics sound like. The CGI is very, very good. If you like CGI, you'll love this film, Transformers.
I mean, I'm sure they say a little bit
Not
more than
bad.
that. Yeah.
Okay, The Flash with Ezra Miller.
Oh, God, he's... Well, the old little Me Too boy.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll come out.
No, and he's not a very convincing. I don't like him as a superhero. I think he's good in what should we do about Kevin, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, with John C. Reilly and Tilda Swinton playing his troubled parents. Obviously, So he's like the worst child. I won't say too much just in case you haven't seen
Okay.
it. But that's good. That's worth watching. But that's, to me, he's always that guy. He's always that fucking troubled kid. I don't see him as a superhero. I think he's badly cast in that.
Okay, this film, I'll tell you the people in it, and you see if you can guess what this film is. You ready
Okay.
for this?
Yep.
Director, James Mangold.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, okay.
He did the assassination of Jesse James, the
Walk the
coward
Line.
Robert Floyd, and all that, and Walk the Line. Yeah.
I know quite a bit about films.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. Okay, so here's who's in it. Let me think.
Okay.
Right. It's got Mads Mikkelsen,
Mads Mikkelsen. Yes.
Antonio Banderas,
Oh yeah.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge,
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
Toby Jones.
No. Wait. No. Hang on. When is this coming out? Next year.
2003, June.
2003. 2023.
2023, sorry, not back in time.
So it's not the Indiana Jones reboot then.
Yeah,
Oh,
Harrison
fuck me.
Ford.
Well, no-
Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah. No. But isn't Phoebe?
Ba 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 ba.
But isn't
ba ba ba
all right.
ba 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 ba. Can you do that? That's the tune. Ba 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 ba.
Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. You feel that bit, Steve?
How do you do all the instruments with your mouth like that?
Bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum
Whoa,
bum
drums, trumpet.
Dun-da-la, dun-da-la,
Beautiful.
dun-da-la, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you're going to do the whole, you've got to do the whole theme tune if you're going to do it.
Okay, next one.
Anyway, but why is Phoebe Waller-Bridge playing fucking Indiana Jones? Why is Indiana Jones turned into like a 30-year-old bird who gets fucked up the arse all the time?
I don't know. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just saying she gets fucked up the arse all the time because of her character in Fleabag.
That's rude.
She goes like, "Oh, I can't believe he just fucked me up the arse. Have I got a massive arsehole or something?"
That is actually true.
Yeah.
Right, Mission Impossible, July, Dead Reckoning, Part 1.
Sorry, what was that? Mission Impossible? Yeah,
Mission
all the way.
Impossible.
Can't go wrong with Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, and Christopher McQuarrie. Christopher McQuarrie's the director, by the way. He also wrote Usual Suspects when he was 25, just 25, and won an Oscar for it. And I've always looked at that as an example of that's what I want to do.
And you never did.
And I never have, and I'm yet to write anything.
And you've never put pen to paper.
Nope, I just do this instead.
You talk about it though.
Yep, I talk a good screenplay, don't I, Stephen?
But you've never put pen to paper.
I have. I mean, but look, I've got the podcast. I've been writing jokes for the podcast. No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, no, obviously not.
You never put pen to paper.
I will, Steve. Steve, I promise. This is the year.
You always say that.
Next year's the year. It's kind of near the end of the year now.
You'll like this one. Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer.
Really looking forward to that. With having done all my research, so I've learned a lot about this subject matter.
Research.
So the Manhattan Project was obviously the building the atom bomb back in the Second World War. There's a lot of competition between the Americans and the Germans to build the bomb first. But the Americans won, obviously, and dropped one on Japan.
Sorry, did you say build the bong?
The bomb.
Bomb, sorry.
I mean the atomic bomb. It's all about splitting the atom and, twisting the dragon's tail.
I'll split your atom in a minute.
Twisting the dragon's tail, as it's known. That's the idea of playing around with plutonium. So I'm really looking forward to that because I know about it all anyway, and I watched the whole series of Manhattan, which is all about that. A series all about it. And he's teamed up with Cillian Murphy, who's a great actor, obviously, who he's worked with a few times now, hasn't he? Yeah, because he worked with him on Batman and Inception, and was he in Dunkirk as well? I think he was, yeah. But anyway, so good collaboration there. I think good subject matter, good director, good actor. Can't go wrong with that one.
It's a watch.
It's a watch.
Okay, this one, The Marvels. It's a sequel to Miss Marvel one, Captain Marvel.
I totally the opposite way with that one. Couldn't not recommend.
Do you know who the director
more.
is?
Who cares?
The person who directed Candyman.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Nia DaCosta. I know my movies, Greg.
Yeah. And you also
I know a little bit about movies.
You know the internet as well.
Yeah, it's in my brain. Okay, what about this one? Roosevelt. Martin Scorsese starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, right. What's Teddy?
Teddy Roosevelt.
It's Teddy Roosevelt. I didn't know that was on the...
July.
So this is kind of good in a way. It's good that I haven't done my research myself about these new films coming up, so I can actually give my opinion on them properly. I didn't know about that.
That's what I'm waiting for.
That actually sounds like a really... I think DiCaprio could actually do a really good young Teddy. He's put a little bit of weight in his later years anyway. He's put a little bit more weight, and he can nail that, definitely. Sounds good. Scorsese, again, good collaboration, good actor, good director, and I'm interested in the subject matter because Teddy Roosevelt's something else I know quite a bit about.
Okay, next film.
From watching history documentaries, by the way. I didn't do a thesis. I didn't go to...
Really?
I've just watched a lot of documentaries and I've gone, oh, that's interesting. That I try and regurgitate to friends at
next
the
film
pub and sound clever.
Directed by Greta Gerwig.
You're really trying to speed through these now, aren't you,
Well,
Steve?
we're only in July.
Maybe the whole thing could be this. It's okay, we're getting
Directed
some good stuff
by Greta Gerwig. Barbie.
Oh, right, okay. Is Greta Gerwig the one who's with Kevin Bacon in real... No, that's
I'm not
someone
sure.
else.
She did Little Women.
Yeah,
and do you know who co-wrote this film? Noah Baumbach.
I'm thinking... Oh, no, Baumbach, who did...
I reckon it'll be good. Basically, I'll just give you a quick little synopsis. Barbie's banished from Barbie Land and introduced into our world.
This is the one with Ryan Gosling as Ken, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling,
That sounds like it could be good. Yeah, that sounds like it could be either very, very good and twists many genres on its head, or is really shit.
That's like most films. Very good or very bad.
No, you get some films that are okay, don't you? It's not like films aren't like Marmite, Steve.
I'll tell you which film I want to watch. Michael Flatley's Blackbird.
Why?
Because it looks like really, really funny.
I associate Michael Flatley with dancing.
Exactly. He thinks he's James Bond in it.
Oh, okay.
It's only just come out.
Well, that does sound funny.
Anyway, next film, August, directed by Angel Manuel Soto.
The film's called August.
No, the film's called We're in August.
Okay.
The Blue Beetle.
I
don't know really what it is.
Okay. Sounds, yeah. Like, anyone starring in it?
Susan Sarandon.
Okay. Great actress,
Next.
Obviously. Is that it? That's
the end of
so
that.
there's nothing else to give on that one apart from
Not
starring
really.
Susan Sarandon. Okay. So I can't really give I'm going to say yes based on Susan Sarandon being a great actress, but I don't know anything about the subject
It's a
matter or the
DC
director.
superhero.
Okay, that could be bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good luck, Susan.
we're up to September.
Okay. My
The-
birthday.
The Nun 2.
The what?
The Nun.
Oh, The Nun
2.
2. I haven't seen The Nun.
Like the Conjuring series, I think. Like the Nun and the Conjuring.
Okay.
and all that
What?
stuff. Not a fan?
No, the Warrior Nun. That's what. There's something on the Netflix called The Warrior Nun.
Not that.
But I'm not familiar with just The Nun.
I'll move on then.
No, yeah, okay.
September, Untitled. So it hasn't got a title yet.
Yeah.
That means that's a little bit I can teach about movies. Now, if something says Untitled, that means they haven't put a title to it.
Oh, really?
Yet. Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
No problem. Okay, A Quiet Place spin-off. A
That's the
spin-off
name. Oh, what,
from
okay.
the... No, it's Untitled, so you don't
Oh,
understand.
sorry. Yeah,
If something, I'll just
Sorry, I
explain.
thought you were
I'll
yeah,
explain it again to you. Don't worry. If something's untitled in movies, that means it.
Sorry, no, I
No, but you don't-
really didn't
come
need
on.
it explaining.
I know
again.
you get angry when I school you on movie knowledge, but
No,
let me just explain it again. If something's untitled, that means I haven't given it a name yet.
Yeah.
So this is a spin-off of A Quiet Place. Okay?
Yes.
No, none of that.
I get you. So you were yes. Okay. So it's the same film. Okay, a spin-off of The Quiet Place, not yet to be titled. Okay, that's
Do you
the
know
way
who the
round you should
director
say it.
is?
Yeah.
The guy who directed Pig, the Nicolas Cage
oh,
film.
really?
You know, there's a Nicolas Cage film called Pig.
Oh no, I didn't know.
No, it's meant to be very, very good. He was his first film, and he's doing that one now. Okay, October.
But that could be good.
Yeah, I
because
reckon.
A Quiet Place. I enjoyed both the Quiet
Both are
Places. Yeah.
October, we've got Craven the Hunter. He is one of Spider-Man's villains,
Okay.
like the vampire one that came out with the other guy,
What?
Mobius. or
Blade.
Morbius.
What? Oh, Morbius. Oh, right. Yeah. That was which was a pile of shit.
Yeah, this might be very bad.
Yeah. So So there's a whole film devoted. Devoted's a bit of a strong word. About a Spider-Man villain. Yeah, I mean, it could, depending on the villain. I mean, I don't know. They did it with Venom, but then with the Venom films, right? Any good? I haven't watched the
Some
Venom films.
people like him.
Have you watched the Venom films, Stephen? Did you?
Nah.
No, I haven't watched either.
I don't really watch
Some
a lot
people
of
said
films.
no, Venom's alright. I think our friend of the show, Chris, said the Venom films were actually alright. But I'll be the judge. I'll have to watch them at some point.
I've got good memory, haven't I?
Yeah, amazing memory.
Right, okay. In October...
Like you've got a computer or a phone, like in your brain.
Yeah, it's got a phone brain.
Yeah.
In October, we've got The Exorcist. And guess who directed this one? David Gordon Green.
Oh, okay, so he does comedy stuff
No,
normally.
he did the Halloween films, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's right. No.
Halloween Kills, Halloween
I mean, those
Ends.
are comedies.
I like to school you on movies.
Yeah, no, didn't David Gordon Green do something with Will
Jump
Ferrell?
Street.
Jump Street, yeah.
21
There
Jump
you go.
Street.
I told you he'd done a comedy. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Right, you ready for November?
Thank you.
Here's the big boys. June Part 2.
Well, yes, obviously. As a massive Denis Villeneuve fan, who's taken over from
The
Christopher Nolan.
biggest Denis Villeneuve fan.
Villeneuve. Yeah,
The
but
biggest Denis Villeneuve fan.
I mean, I'm not saying I'd necessarily go on Mastermind quite yet, but I don't think in his
Fancy a few questions about Denis Villeneuve?
no. I mean, well, yeah. If they're about
Okay,
his movies, then
How
yeah,
tall is Denis Villeneuve?
5'11".
Correct.
He's not. I don't know. Look, Denis
What
Villeneuve.
was Denis Villeneuve's first film?
Well, the first one. Well, that's a good question. So the first one I was aware of was Prisoners. I think. I don't know.
Wrong.
No, I'm not saying it was his first film. I'm saying the first one I watched was Prisoners.
Wrong.
What? How do you know which is the first film I watched?
Oh yeah, I don't. Wrong. You watched The Arrival. Was the first film you watched? By
Yeah, but that
Denis Villeneuve.
was Prisoners came out before The Arrival. We did Prisoners, The Arrival.
Correct. His
Uh,
first film was a short student film for
obviously
university.
Yeah, so like the Following, like Christopher Nolan's film Following or whatever was his first film.
Wrong.
technically.
That was by Christopher Nolan.
I just said that.
I'm talking about Denis Villeneuve.
No, I know. I just said Christopher Nolan's first film was The Following or whatever, which is the same as Denis Villeneuve's student film or whatever. But yes,
Let's move on. You're getting really agitated about this. Okay.
Yep.
This one you'll want to watch. The Hunger Games.
No.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
So I assume she's so Jennifer Lawrence is the
it's
mum
a
in it now.
prequel. No, it's a
okay.
prequel.
I thought maybe she'd had a kid who's now the Hunger Game girl.
Okay, we're coming up to December now.
Okay.
Final stretch. Right. This one's called Wonka. The story of Willy Wonka.
Oh, is this with Timothy Chalamet playing Willy Wonka?
And do you know who directed it?
No. Oh, Tim Burton did the last
Paul
one.
King.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Do you know what he directed?
No.
Paddington.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
my favourite films.
Well, that is
Paddington 1, Paddington 2.
They're good films. They are very good.
And Bunny and the Bull.
Did Bunny and the Bull as well?
Yep.
Well, I'm a fan of Bunny and the Bull and the two Paddington films, so I'm going to say that's going to be better than the Tim Burton one. I think they're going to steer away from the Michael Jackson lookalike thing that they did with Johnny Depp. He was too Michael Jackson, wasn't he? If I remember right, just something creepy about him. Very creepy. Whereas Timothy Chalamet's got, I can see him doing a young Gene Wilder. I don't know.
Do you want to know who else is in it? Olivia Colman, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson, Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh well, that's interesting. Keegan-Michael, because he's popping up. He pops up everywhere. Keegan-Michael Key, but the rest are very like British stalwart like comedy actors, aren't they? And then Keegan-Michael Key's, I guess, a stalwart American comedy actor now. Well, good on him. Good cast. Sounds good. Good cast. Good director. I hope. I think big things for that one.
I hope you're still alive to see it.
Why would you say that?
Oh, sorry.
Well, I hope you're
you
still
never know, though, do you?
Well, I hope you're still alive to see it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that because I wouldn't want to tempt fate.
Exactly, thank you. I hope I'm
It's
still
much
alive
easier for me to kill you than it is for you to kill me,
come
Stephen.
on.
I would never kill you.
Let's go to December now.
Apart from pretending to break your neck.
The Colour Purple.
What, they're remaking? They're remaking. Well, you did say about remaking Inner Space. That came out about the same year. It was 87, 80. No, Colour Purple's a bit earlier. I think 85, possibly.
Yeah, 85.
It was. I don't need to fact check myself.
So they've got more CGI in it now.
Yes, yeah. I mean, hopefully they've done a good CGI version for you, Stephen, to bring it up to date. But for me, I don't think that's something that needs to be. I've not seen the original, but I know it's meant to be a classic. Whoopi Goldberg and the talk show woman.
Is it the story of
Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg? And
Oprah Winfrey.
Is Danny Glover in it?
Is it the story of how Oprah Winfrey got her talk show?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Okay, want another one?
Yes.
Untitled. Remember? Untitled.
Yeah, I know.
Untitled Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. There's a new sequel to the Ghostbusters film.
Which one?
The one called Afterlife. You know, the one with all the kids in it.
Oh, the latest one, with the one in the trailer where they went wow, and they came sliding out the thing that came out the side of the
like Stranger
Ecto
Things.
One. Yeah, so no, because that wasn't received very well, was it? The latest one. I think some people said it was worse than the girl one. The one with where all the characters were girls, and that was really bad, where they were just ad-libbing everything. Yeah.
And I've got the final film of the year, and then two more I've thought of.
Okay.
The final one is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, December the 25th.
Again, Aquaman.
A good Christmas treat for next year. So get planning for next Christmas, everybody. Not this Christmas. It's only 377 days away. Something like that.
Okay, what are you talking about Christmas now? Or are you asking me about Aquaman? I'm not sure.
Aquaman at Christmas.
Is that what it's called? Sorry.
No, it's called Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Right. So yeah, I haven't watched the first Aquaman, so it's a bit difficult to say. Wasn't old Poo Pillow in that one? Amber Heard. Or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
You got a year to watch it.
Is she in this one as well?
Nope.
Okay. Who's in this one then? Who's the female interest?
Oh, wait a minute. It says she is in it.
Okay.
In my head. But I'm not sure if she will be by the time it comes out.
Oh, you're a good old head.
Okay, here's some to be confirmed for you. The final two. The Nightingale. That's something about a war with Ellie Fanning in it. And Legally Blonde 3.
Sorry, something about the war with Eddie Fallon in it.
Ellie Fanning. Ellen Fanning.
Elle Fanning. Yeah, so I like Elle Fanning. She's great in The Great. So in the show The Great, she is great in... I should have used another adjective there, really, shouldn't I? So yes, I'm a big fan of Elle Fanning, so I'd probably give that a watch. What is the actual... I've just said yes because it's Elle Fanning.
The Nightingale, that was called.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say yes again. Yeah. Yes, Elle Fanning.
And Legally Blonde 3.
I quite enjoyed I won't lie. I quite enjoyed the first one with Reese Witherspoon playing a supposedly dim blonde lady who's actually quite intelligent.
What about the second one?
I can't remember if I saw the second one. So, but I'm going to say why not? I'm going to say that's a middle of the road one for me. I'm going to say that's not going to offend me, but I could imagine myself watching it if I went round to someone's house and they're watching it and I couldn't change the channel and I had to watch what they were watching. I could see myself going, I'll get into that.
And that, off the top of my head, is all of Stephen's movies for 2023. Well, not my movies. They're nothing to do with me, but they're coming out. So I hope that's given you a good rundown of what's around the corner.
It certainly has.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Right, okay then.
That's good. Didn't you say you were going to tell me some other ones as well? No? Okay, doesn't matter.
No, I've only got them movies.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, but I have got something I want to ask you. So you know the World Cup is coming to...
Should we just take a little break just for 2 seconds? I think. Well,
sure.
I need a toilet break.
Okay.
And something else.
You know the World Cup, the football?
Yep.
In Qatar?
Yep.
Did you know that the rules for Qatar?
The rules for Qatar?
The country.
Yeah, so the laws, you mean?
Yeah. Is that what they call them?
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what you mean. I don't know. 'Cause I think rules apply more to football because you can't you're not going to get taken to court for fouling someone. So that's more law, isn't it? So you're talking about the country itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's
the laws
up in arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's up in arms. Their laws are just the same as the rules we used to have in the swimming pool back in the day. You know when you were young and swimming? Can you remember those rules?
Yeah, no ducking.
Yeah.
No diving in the wrong place.
Yeah.
No heavy petting. Was it heavy petting or just no petting?
Petting, no
it was just
petting.
Yeah. So you can't take your pets in there. But what I never understood was with the petting thing, it showed someone trying to kiss someone, and I was like, oh, right, that's weird. Their pet's a girl and they're trying to kiss it. Strange.
Can you remember any more?
But yeah, I never understood the petting one. Dunking. No dunking people.
Ducking?
No ducking, no diving, no petting. There was about 9 of them, though, weren't there?
No running.
No smoking, no running.
Yeah, no running, no pushing.
Or smoking probably wasn't one.
No, smoking was one.
Bombing,
You're right.
yeah, no bombing.
No bombing, no smoking,
no petting.
No shouting.
No shouting?
Yep.
What about if someone's about to bomb on your head or on someone who knows head? You're like, look out, a bomber! But you're not allowed to shout. It's like,
get out the pool!
Silent!
You're barred! And you know what? You were wrong. It was swimming in the diving area.
Oh, right. So you're allowed to dive in the swimming area, but not swim in the diving area? I don't think that's true.
So they're the rules they have to follow for the World Cup.
Did you ever use the heavy breathing when you learned to did you learn to swim, Stephen? Have you learned to swim? Or do chimps swim?
No, because of my fur.
I don't think that's the reason. Dogs swim and other animals swim.
My mum told me I couldn't swim.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen a chimp swim before. It's not, but I'm sure they can. They must.
Yeah, but my mum told me I couldn't swim because of my fur.
Well, your mum. That's not a good message for your mum. Your mum should have instilled more faith.
Well, that reminds me
yourself.
of something. Having self-belief.
Yes, self-belief. That's what I meant.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe you can swim. I believe I can swim. Oh my God! But yeah, when you never learn to swim, but when you do learn to swim, they've got this thing where they throw a brick in the pool. You have to go down and get it. I remember that always being a really scary thing when I was a young kid learning to swim. We had to go to another school because my school didn't have a swimming pool. It was a posh school, but it wasn't big enough to have a swimming pool. So we used to use the local comprehensive. Mine was a private school, but we used the local comprehensive we used their swimming pool. It's also, funny enough, the same place where Son of Rambo was shot. Ashlin's school in Berkhamsted.
With Sylvester Stallone.
So yeah, all the shots in that, the school they used in
the 70s.
In the school, what?
First Blood.
What?
Rambo's
First
Blood.
Yeah, it was the 80s, not 70s. What
Rambo?
The film Rambo was set in it was in the 80s. Oh no, I don't know. Was the film set in the 80s? The film itself came out in 86.
I thought it was in 1979.
Well, no, that's the year I was born.
And
But
you
then-
had a John Rambo in your swimming pool.
What the fuck? Oh, I see. I get it. Sorry, the son of Rambo. Yeah.
No, I don't understand.
I'm with you now. So yeah, no, I'm referring
You
to
had his son in your swimming pool.
yeah, little Pete Stallone.
Tim Rambo.
Pete Stallone.
You sound just like your dad.
Yeah, people say that all the time. Specifically his character Rocky. Not so much him.
I like to do breaststroke. I like to do the breaststroke. Kids, no diving in the swimming area.
Big if you do breaststroke.
Hey, could you do Sylvester Stallone as a lifeguard?
Hey, no heavy petting, no ducking, no bombing, no diving. I forget the other one. No smoking. Unless you give me some of that sweet bad boy, yeah. I mean, no, unless it's a doobie, because I like doobie. I mean,
No, you
I
can't.
can't.
You know you've had a rough week.
What? No.
Well, actually, a rough couple of years, really.
Rough few years. No.
Ever since COVID. Well, guess what? I watched a programme the other day on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I think that'll really turn your life around. It was called Stutz.
Okay.
And it's with Jonah Hill
Yeah.
and his therapist.
Yeah.
And they just keep telling each other they love each other all the time.
Is it called Stutz because the therapist is called
Yeah, he's called
Stutz?
Phil Stutz.
Yeah.
And he has these things called the tools.
Oh, yeah.
What I
Was
said
it
I'll
hammer?
talk about. No,
Angle
not
grinder?
like that.
Oh.
They're tools in your mind
Oh, I see.
to help you with your life. Do you want to try one?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. So this one, right?
Can I just say, so this film it's Jonah Hill making a film about his therapist.
That's right.
So he finds him really interesting. Because obviously this guy is usually asking Jonah Hill questions, but this film is all in black and white, and it's Jonah Hill asking his therapist questions over a period of time. It's over a period of years, isn't it? Like 2 years or something. He's asking him questions, and
That's exactly it.
yeah.
Right. So the first one is called Active Love. Now, I know that sounds a bit soft, but don't worry about it.
That's sex, isn't it?
No. So if you're feeling angry, resentful, or there's injustice, and you're confronting difficult emotions, do you want to try something? Right. Close your eyes
Okay.
and then feel all the love of the universe coming inside your body.
Ugh, at the same time,
Yeah, just get all the love.
coming or I mean,
No, not like that. Not dirty.
going into going in. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, sorry.
So
All the
close your
love.
eyes and feel all the love come into your body.
Yep.
Then you take that energy into a little ball
Yeah.
and you project out of your stomach into the person you hate the most. You're mucking around. You're not taking this
Oh,
seriously.
sorry. I was just thinking about letting all that cum go, but all the world's cum.
No, they didn't
Yeah.
do that on it.
Okay.
It was about sending it to someone you don't
Yeah.
like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
You really
I get
didn't
it.
take that seriously.
I get it. I did. I mean, I started watching the same thing as you, Stephen, but I fell asleep.
practiced that bit all week.
It did seem like I don't know. It seemed a bit weird. Of a weird thing. So Jonah Hill that genuinely seems like he is actually a little bit crazy, or he seemed it in the little bit of the film that I saw.
Who isn't?
Because well, exactly.
Hey, I've got something to ask you.
Yeah.
Could you say, and his name was Vladimir Putin in the style of Adam Curtis?
Yeah. I'll give it a go. Okay. And his name was Vladimir Putin.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
There was another man on the other side of the world doing something weird in Russia. His name was Vladimir Putin. That's a better version. That's the best Adam Curtis version. I'm sure I could do. If I kept going, I could probably get to the core of Adam Curtis a bit more.
You know, with Christmas coming up,
Yeah.
what meal deal are you going to get for Christmas dinner? Have you thought about that yet? Being on your own and that, you know,
Yeah.
single man.
I mean, I go to my family.
They do turkey sandwiches now.
I've got mum and dad. Luckily, that are still here. Thank God for many more years, hopefully. And my brother and sisters. So we've got a nice family. I mean, I don't have a family of my own, but I've still got family that I enjoy Christmas with.
I bet they tell you they have a great time, don't they?
What?
After Christmas, when they tell you all about Christmas Day.
Why would they tell me all about it when I was there?
Oh, you go.
What?
Oh, sorry, I did. I wasn't sure. Sorry, that's embarrassing. I didn't think you were invited.
Yeah, so I mean, I get the joke, the meal deal. So yes, meal deal. I go for ready salted crisps, BLT, and whatever fizzy drink. Oh, and a Tropicana.
Oh, non-traditional. No turkey sandwich.
I mean, that's your usual kind of meal deal, isn't it? It's like sandwiches.
Pigs in blankets.
But you don't get pigs in blankets for meal. There's no
You
Christmas
can.
meal deal.
You can get pigs in blanket sandwiches.
Meal deals: sandwich, crisps, and a drink. Usually, so I mean, you can have a turkey sandwich, roast potato crisps, and then custard drink. I mean, I don't know, or Christmas pudding and custard drink.
You're being silly now.
Well, no, I'm not. I
Custard drink?
started off being silly.
What are you, Doctor Who?
I started off being silly, but I now think it's actually quite a good idea. So I think we should put that into motion now. Market it, get it out there. The Christmas meal deal. Turkey sandwich. All by yourself. No family at Christmas. Can't cook a turkey. Get the Christmas meal deal. Roast stuffing flavoured crisps. Roast stuffing.
Jingle, jingle.
You know. You do get
jingle, jingle.
Roast chicken and thyme flavoured Walker's Sensations, don't you? So they could just...
What would the drink be, though? That's the question. Because the crisps and the sandwich can all be Christmas themed. But unless it's Baileys.
Well, yeah, Baileys, that'd be a better idea. Yeah,
though, do
Baileys. No, yeah, Baileys. That's perfect. There you go. And a little can of Baileys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got for that one, mate.
Do you know what?
What?
You remember a programme that used to be on years ago called Blind Date?
Yes.
Do you think they should bring that back?
Oh, la. Oh, he wants to. Oh, he likes. he likes little boobs and big bums. You're in luck, me love.
Oh my God, are you all right?
So that was my impression of Cilla Black.
Oh, very good. I didn't realise that was Cilla Black. So now I know. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, you're gonna love what I've got round the corner.
Do you remember when they used to ask the questions?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do one for you.
Okay.
I'll be the girl. This question's for number 1. If you went to a party and you woke up the next day and had no memory of it, what would you do?
Well, it depends. It depends whether my arsehole was still intact or and my trousers hadn't been pulled. As long as no one's shaved weird things into my pubes or, done anything with my general pubic area or my butthole, then I'd be okay with that.
Same question to number 3?
If I woke up at a party and I had a sore ass, then I'd be like, well, hang on a minute. Or there was a Johnny hanging out of it and what looked like semen. And then I looked at it, I was like, well, no, that's probably spit. And someone's probably doing the old spitting a Johnny up the arse to do. But, so same question number 3.
Yes, please.
I'd probably just say the same thing that number 1 just said, the last bit.
Oh, number 3 sounds good. Number 3, please.
He's lazy. Number 3's lazy. He's just going, yeah, me too.
He's really relaxed.
He's just like, yeah, me too, man.
Number 2?
Can't you ask a different question?
If you're a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
A sweet potato, because I like potatoes and, they're a good all-round staple food and they're sweet.
And you're round and fat, like a potato.
Yeah.
Just joking.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the laws of attraction? Have you heard of that? That's what middle-aged women are into. They think that if they think about stuff will happen, it happens.
What,
it's like a pseudoscience.
Yeah, like cosmic ordering, like Noel Edmonds.
They put post-it notes on boards.
Yeah.
I want a new car.
Or draw a little happy face on your hand, and then do deal or no deal, and then something happens. I don't know.
What would you put on a board? Your family round a table on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I mean, what sort of...
With you at the table.
What's the point of the board?
Making the potato.
What's the board?
It's stuff you dream that would happen.
Oh, right, you write it on a board.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would I
and
dream?
Then it comes true.
I don't need to dream about having Christmas dinner with my family. That's going to happen. Like, that's not like, that happens every year.
That's right, you say it.
That's happened every year since, for 43 years. This will be the 44th year this has happened. So, yeah, no, I don't dream about... I dream about things I haven't done, like winning an Oscar for writing a screenplay when I've never put pen to paper.
Never put pen to paper.
Yeah, never put pen to paper. Thanks, Steve, for reminding me. I mean, I put pen to paper. Obviously, Margaret Thatcher looked at my handwriting, was like, "Whoa, nice handwriting." And,
this boy will never put pen to paper again.
Not since Maggie Thatcher looked at his calligraphy when he was 9.
This will be the last thing he ever writes. That's my Margaret Thatcher impression.
Really neat handwriting. Shame it's the last thing he'll ever write. He hasn't got a screenplay in him, not even a shit one. Good luck anyway, my boy.
Goodbye.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, you're quite good at impressions, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I try.
I love the war. I'm really interested in historical facts and historical data.
Yeah.
You know the chap who won the war in the Britons?
Winston Churchill?
Yeah, Churchill.
All by himself, he's on the front line. I'll take them all on. I don't need an army, it's just me. Yep, I remember him.
Can you do an impression of him with a prostitute?
Look, I've just killed the whole of the German army by myself. Oh, best get a bath in. Mrs. Churchill's not over here, and I want some penis time. I want someone to. Best get on Viva Street. I will look at Viva Street, see what's about. There must be something local to here. Does she do oral without? Oh, she does. How much for it? £20 extra. That seems fair. I'll get her in. No, she's not answering. You've got to spread your bets with these gals. Oh, I'll just text a few more. One of them will come in. I mean, that's him ordering a prostitute. That's not him actually with a prostitute.
You've got to spread your wings with these girls. I will bite them.
I will bite them on their features. By that I mean...
I will go down on her in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
That sort of thing he'd say. We will never come until she has come. I have paid full price for half an hour.
I have paid an extra £20 for oral without, and if I want to juice in your mouth a little bit before you put the Johnny on, then that just means I'm hard enough. Don't mind that.
I have never been harder.
Now I'm ready for that Johnny. Now I'm ready for the prophylactic to be strapped onto me by my good lady.
Geronimo.
I know you like to put it on with your teeth, don't you?
My good lady, you only have 3 teeth.
As long as she hasn't got 3 vaginas, then maybe. I'm not sure about that bit.
You like music, don't you?
Yes.
Can you do the beginning of that T'Pau song, Heart and Soul, for me? I can't remember what it goes like.
No, I only know the little bit of heart and soul. That's the only bit I know.
Oh.
I don't know how the first bit goes.
What about Bronski Beat Boy?
Beat Boy?
Yeah, you never heard that?
No. I know Small Town Boy.
It goes like this.
Oh.
Beat Boy, get that perfect Beat Boy.
What? That's Bronski Beat, is it?
Yeah.
Beat Boy, get that. It'd be better if it was called Meat Boy. Meat Boy, get that perfect meat boy. Some like really good meat. I don't know.
Sorry about that.
I don't know if that's a real. I don't know if you're joking, whether that's a real song. I'm a bit confused at the moment, Stephen.
You know when you went to church?
Yeah.
Did the vicar ever give you a frazzle instead of a communion wafer?
Well, no, because I didn't go.
Mine did.
I didn't go to church. I've only been to church a couple of times to mass with my cousin because he's Catholic and I was in Ireland, and I got the wafer. The wafer thing was weird, and I wish it was a frazzle.
I did. I went to church once and they ran out of the wafers.
Yeah.
And the vicar had a packet of frazzles in his pocket.
Well,
and he said, I'll just use these instead.
Well, lucky you. I wish the church I go to in Ireland runs out of those shitty wafer things.
It was nice, huh?
Yeah, I know.
It tasted of bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
Body of Christ.
Yeah.
tasting of bacon.
Yeah.
That's what I expect the body of Christ would taste like, actually.
It's funny
bacon.
because it's true. I mean, it's not funny. It's true, and it's not funny.
You know, I watched that thing about cults.
Yeah, the vow.
Yeah. Do you think cult leaders know they're in a cult?
Or do you think cult leaders? I think cult leaders know that they're cult leaders. Definitely. Yeah. I mean,
do?
they'll probably spin it in their head as it's like, I've just started a gang, a cool gang that has lots of ladies that like me. Yeah, a cool gang that involves me mistreating ladies. I don't know, abusing women in a weird way. No, I mean, I think cult leaders know exactly what they're doing. If that's what you're asking, Stephen. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to learn off you.
Well, you can learn a little bit.
I like to learn loads of stuff.
Okay.
I tell you what, I'd like you to teach me.
Yep.
I'd like you to teach me your best interpretation of the Mastermind theme, and just move your upper body, please, as you do it.
Hum, did you say?
Well,
Hum it.
any way you want to do
Okay.
it. Your choice.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, dum, dum, dum. Blam. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I think that's still what
I love music. I've been working on a song as well recently. I like that one. Was that an original piece?
Yeah, and the beginning bit's actually quite interesting. If you download that bit of music, I have done before for the audio podcast that we used to do, and it's got quite an interesting bit at the beginning. Like you've got that do 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 do, but there's another fiddly bit that goes before that you didn't know about, unless you download the tune.
I'm going to work right on that. I've been working on a song this week, but
Yeah.
I'm a little bit stuck.
Yeah.
I've only got one lyric.
Okay. Go on then. I'll see if I can help
you
you
want
out.
to hear it?
Yeah.
It goes something like this. You got to take the rough with the smooth.
That's
That's
good.
it.
That's a good start. Gotta take the rough with the smooth. Gotta put yourself out there. Got nothing to lose. Something like that. It's lose. I know
Yeah.
lose doesn't necessarily technically.
Trouble is, I keep going. Got to take the rough with the smooth. Come on, everybody.
Oh right. Well then, then you go
And
into
that's
another
something
song.
else.
Yeah. I can see why you got
I'm
stuck there. Yeah. Gotta take the rough with the smooth. Come on, everybody. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah, let's go with that.
That's how you. That's
Got to
yeah.
take the rough with the smooth.
Come on, everybody. There's nothing to lose. Join in on life.
Join in on
Some
life.
bits are rough, some bits are smooth. But like I told you before, you got nothing to lose. So just keep doing rhyming the same two words, but changing the order of the sentences. I don't know.
Wow, you know about music and movies. I look up to you.
Look, we'll work on the song, Steve. We've
Gotta
got
take
the
the
next
rough
lyric.
with the smooth. You've got nothing.
Come on,
what was
everybody,
it
got
again?
nothing
Come
to
on,
lose.
Everybody got nothing to lose.
We've got to think about the overall
Gotta
theme.
think about
like,
the overall themes. Oh, sorry.
No.
I thought you were singing the song still.
But why are you saying you got to take the rough with the smooth? Because you're talking about life in general. You got to
Yeah.
take the rough with the smooth. It's just about daily life. So
Yeah, that's
the
right.
theme we've got to work. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll work on it. More on that next week.
Hey, I tell you what would be taking the rough with the smooth.
Yeah.
If you worked in a crisp factory and you lost one of your hands in an accident at work, would you ever eat crisps again?
Well, you could say the same thing about. Do you mean so? If you're in a chocolate factory, would you ever eat chocolate again? If you're in another food that you liked factory.
Oh yeah, you could probably apply that to most
any
factories.
factory, yeah. It doesn't have to be specifically about crisps, yeah. I'd be fine with that. If I'd eaten crisps and they made me really sick and I'd puked the crisps up, that stops me from eating crisps. But if I lost my hand, I'd be like, oh, I'm a silly cunt, I lost my hand in a machine. That's got fuck all to do with crisps, has it? Really?
Oh, so you would eat crisps again?
Yeah. I don't eat caramel digestive biscuits because I remember one day
You lost a finger.
I lost a finger eating them. So I was like, fuck that. No. I felt sick eating them. I felt sick. I was really sick one day. I was at work for some weird reason out of the blue. I just felt really ill. And I remember going to be sick in the toilets and it stunk of like Eastern European dudes shit. Like, Eastern European dudes, like their shit smells really different. Well, I think it does because they eat a lot of like weird sausages and stuff. Like, and I was just thinking, and I was like, oh, this isn't helping me. And it helped me be sick completely because I was like, well, I feel a little bit sick. I was like, well, now I feel really sick. And then I did puked badly, and I had to sit in the van for the rest of the day. Anyway, I put that down to I'd eaten a caramel digestive that day, and I was like, and then for some weird reason, anything I'd eaten that day, I was put off eating, and I haven't eaten a caramel digestive since.
Interesting story.
So yeah, but if I'd lost my hand in a caramel digestive factory, that wouldn't bother me. I'd be like, yeah, it's because of the gut thing.
It's more the smells of Eastern Europeans in toilets.
Yeah,
that puts you off food rather than losing hands.
Eastern European second-hand sausage in my mouth that puts me off stuff.
You're quite adventurous, aren't you?
In what way?
Well, you'll go to the toilet anywhere. No matter what the smell.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
If there was a missing person, would you go on the hunt for them? Like, say you were called up for a mission.
No, because I think it makes it look like you're possibly the person who killed them or has hidden them. You're like, yeah, let's get them. Let's go and find them. Remember, who was that woman who did the fake hunt for her daughter?
Shannon Matthews, man.
That's it. I'd be wary of that.
Shannon!
I wouldn't want to seem too keen because I'd be like, hang on, he seems a bit keen. I think he's murdered the kid.
Shannon!
So I'd be like, I wouldn't bother. I'd go like, there's plenty of people. The police are doing it.
Do you remember when she did her appeal in front of the police on the thing?
Yeah.
It was like this here, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah.
Shannon! Come on! We miss you, Shannon! You're in your uncle's house, in the spare bedroom. Anyway.
She just really wanted to be on TV and she wanted some real attention. That's the next level of wanting attention, isn't it? Because she could have just gone on Facebook and gone, guys, I'm feeling really down. Please don't ask me about it. Please don't ask me about it. No, please don't ask me about why I'm feeling down. She could have just done that when most people want attention, but nah. So hid her daughter.
Was Facebook
got
around
the police
then?
involved.
What year was it?
Oh, you're right. Maybe Facebook wasn't as big a thing then, or wasn't a thing then. I don't know. How long ago was that?
I don't know now. Time seems to go really fast.
I'm pretty sure Facebook was out then. I'm going to fact check this afterwards and put all the shit up above my head. But
have you ever heard this expression? Time flies when you're having bums.
Well, I mean, if you're a gay person or whatever, and you really like the anal sex, or if you just like anal sex anyway, then that could be classed as fun, and then that is still classed.
Oh no, wait a minute! It's time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I know, but then bumming could be fun if you like bumming. So yeah, technically that is right.
So it would go quick, maybe.
Yeah. But oh god, I love bumming so much. I can't believe you've been bumming me for an hour.
Oh, it's been hours.
Felt like 2 minutes.
Anyway, if you were hunting for a missing person in the jungle and you fell in quicksand, what would you do?
If I was looking for someone else, and I went into quicksand.
Yeah.
Then I'd look for something to hold on to, so I didn't sink into the quicksand. First of all,
wrong.
I'd be like, oh god, that person I'm looking for is probably underneath me. They're probably already dead. They probably fell in the quicksand before me, and this is a complete waste of time. Can somebody help me? By the way,
wrong.
Oh.
You lay your body flat.
Oh yeah. How's it going to help me look for someone though?
No, because then you get out of the quicksand and then look for them.
Okay, that's a weird question, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Always good knowledge.
Yeah.
No such thing as bad knowledge.
What? Yeah.
There's no such thing as bad knowledge. You've not heard that one before?
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard you say, Stephen. And there's quite a long list of stupid things you said, but yeah, I'll ignore it. Carry on.
Well, here's a good thing I'll say.
Okay.
It's the year 2030, and you own a medicinal cannabis shop. What kind of highs can you recommend to me as a customer? I'll come in as a discerning
Well, if it's
customer.
medicinal, you shouldn't be getting high. It's purely
I
for
have
medicinal
this
purposes.
problem with my back. I'm having some lower back pain. What kind of medicinal cannabis can you recommend?
We've got the Fruity Punch Cola Skid Row Presoners table mat.
What kind of high is that, please?
Super Fruity Punch Caramel Punch. And that is that's an indica. It does annoy me with the people talking about weed, going like, yeah, this one's got, and you're like, have you even smoked weed? Like, there's people in there, as if their eyes were all glazed over and everything. I'll be like, oh, these guys know what they're talking about, but they're there, all bright eyed, going like, well, yeah, this one does this and this one does that because someone's told them to say that, or I don't know. But it's bullshit. Weed's weed. Yeah, you got indica and you got sativa. And indica or indicouch, as they call it. Indicouch, that's how you remember it, because that means you're not as active. And I'm like,
yeah, man.
I've had both weeds and one's done. I've had sativa.
Whoa.
I've had sativa and been sat on my ass in the couch as well and gone like, and fallen asleep. So I don't get that whole like, oh yeah. Some people go like, oh, when I get drunk on whiskey, I'm a crazy man. It's like, when I'm drunk, I'm a crazy man. Doesn't matter what I'm fucking drunk on. Drunk is drunk. It doesn't matter how you get there. It's like, oh yeah, I only do that when I drink whiskey. It's like, fuck off. What about Stella? Why do they call Stella wife beater? Everything's alcohol's beater. Whiskey, Jack Daniel's beater. Everything's. But that doesn't make any sense.
Have you smoked?
Everything's wife beater. Jack Daniel's is wife beater. Stella's wife beater. Everything's. You're gonna beat up your wife if you're an alcoholic and you've got problems with alcohol and women, I guess.
So wise. So you've smoked all the weeds?
Yeah.
All 2 of them?
Yeah. To me, there's only 2 types of weed, and there still isn't even 2 types of weed. There's only 1 type of weed. There's only 1 type of weed and 1 type of alcohol. The ones that get me drunk are the ones that get me high.
Yeah, brother. Anyway, you know Elon Musk has bought Twitter, and there's loads of controversy about it.
Yeah.
Because I was on the internet and I saw it.
And he's fucked it right up.
Oh, yeah. So I was thinking, could you do your best impression of Elon Musk gobbling up a ham dinner?
A ham dinner? What, just ham?
Yeah, just a real nice, expensive ham dinner.
I want some more ham with my ham, please. And an extra side of ham. But I was thinking like a ham, cabbage and mashed potato or something like, I don't know. No, just ham. He looks like a ham, doesn't he? He looks like a boiled ham. Yeah. Okay.
You got to do more gobbling noises.
So Elon Musk doing what?
I said gobbling up his ham
gobbling.
dinner.
Yeah, okay.
He's got Twitter, so now he's gobbling up a ham dinner.
Okay.
No. I must consume everything. Must buy up everything. Must eat all ham dinners. No. Must own everything, including this ham dinner. No.
As I mean, not
pretty good. I think he'd probably have mentioned Grimes though, wouldn't he?
No, yeah, about how she's in his head, or no, yeah, she said like, I think this is how much she's like, people are wrapped up in Elon Musk's bullshit. So there's that woman on the advert going like, he's a bigger genius than Einstein. It's like, well, where's his E equals MC squared? It's like, I've bought Twitter. Now Donald Trump saying the right things. That's kind of that is kind of genius, I suppose. No, he's not a genius, is he? He's just rich. He's just a rich cunt.
Make your mind up.
He's a rich South African guy. He's not a genius. I mean,
a minute ago you said he was a genius.
No, I didn't. I'm saying other people saying it. This woman on the fucking advert says he's a genius.
Sorry.
She goes, he's more of a genius than Einstein. It's like, no, he's fucking not. Like, he hasn't. He's got no theories. He's got a theory of the electric car or whatever. Yeah, but it's not. That's just stuff. This stuff he's thrown money at. He's not clever.
Let's move on. You were better at gobbling up the ham dinner than you were explaining about Elon Musk.
Yeah, I know.
You seem to know more about him gobbling up ham dinners than you do actually know about his career.
It's an impression of him on Joe Rogan. Okay. You know, I could really go for a ham dinner, Joe. A big ham dinner.
And gobbling it up.
I could really go gobbling up a ham dinner. Like this, Joe. I want all the ham. Buy me 280 billion pounds worth of ham. Now. You're fired. And I'm going to hire someone to kill you. I mean, yeah. It's scary, isn't it? He's got that much money. He could, just hire anyone to kill anyone. So I'm going to keep talking smack about him.
G-Dog.
If he sends anyone round here, I'm going to shoot him in the face with my crossbow.
G-Dog.
Yeah.
Will you ever grow up? Or will you always be young at heart?
Negligible senescence, Stephen. I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again because it's something I like saying. It's hard to say, but I like saying it. Yeah, I'll never grow up. Yeah, I'm a tortoise. I mean, they do grow up, but they grow slowly.
You look like a tortoise.
Whoa, well, it smiles maybe. Yeah, I put on a few wrinkles when I smile, but
you know that thing they have with their necks.
Yeah.
When you look up, you're like,
yeah, yeah,
like tortoise-like, slow.
Yeah.
Really slow.
I'm slow like a tortoise. Yeah, okay, yeah. I am a bit.
You
slow.
can't think that quick.
No, I mean,
Your mouth moves faster than your brain.
no, you're right, Steve.
That's better. Slow it down.
Yeah, it's not actually true.
Your mum told
Do you know-
me you should slow your talking down when we had Christmas
it's
last year.
funny you say that because a sign of someone who talks very fast is someone who thinks very fast as well, Stephen. So,
Who told you that?
The telly, the TV
Loose
tells you.
women.
I just look stuff up on the internet. I answer my own questions. I just look for the answer that agrees with me. And I go, oh, it is true. There'll be 90 other things. There'll be one thing saying my thing, and there'll be 99 things saying the opposite. But I'll go, oh yeah, that thing agrees with me.
You're like
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. That's my guy. That was a joke. I hate Donald Trump.
You think you're a right Charlie Big Potato, don't you?
I do.
Okay then, Finder's Crispy Pancakes or Menu Masters? Which one?
I'd have to go Finder's Crispy because
All day long.
yeah, I mean not because I've got any. I've eaten them and I know that I like one better than the other. I just remember the Finder's Crispy Pancakes adverts more than.
Don't you remember this? Menu Masters created for the way we live today.
Oh, that does ring a bell, yeah.
That was a Menu Masters advert.
You're going to say, I just made that up.
No.
Oh,
Menu Masters created for the way we live today.
that does ring a bell. But you've caught me out before with stuff like this, Stephen. And
Caught you off guard, have I?
I don't know. It sounds real. It sounds like it rings a bell. If it's fake, then so be it, Stephen.
It's real.
Okay, good. Yeah, Finder's Crispy.
I had some sad news this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Do you remember that film, The Terminal, with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, yes.
Well, do you know that was
He played an
based-
Eastern European guy who lives in the airport. He just goes, well, I think I'll just stay here and I can just sleep in little corners and nookies and live here forever.
It was all about him cleaning his teeth in an
Bad
airport toilet for an hour and a half.
Yeah. It wasn't the greatest Tom Hanks movie, was it?
Nah. But did you know that's based on a real person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
I
he
didn't
was.
know that.
That's Tom Hanks wouldn't be doing a silly accent unless there was the real guy had a silly accent. Or not. I'm not saying silly. I'm saying Tom accent. Tom Hanks's Tom accent. Tom accent wasn't.
What?
Was a bit. You know what I mean? It's like me, but like the accent I just did. It wasn't. I don't think he spent much time in that country learning that accent. I think he just did a rough, estimation of that. I mean, it was just Eastern European. He just did a generic Eastern European accent, I think, is what he was going for.
Well, the reason I brought that up is
'Cause
because
the guy's
got
dead.
a bit of what?
Because the real guy... Oh, no, sorry.
I was going to say I've got a bit of sad news. You
Sorry,
jumped
carry on.
in.
Carry
What? Yeah, I've got some sad news.
on. Okay.
The man who played Terminal, Tom Hanks
The man
is
who
dead.
played Tom Hanks is
Tom
dead.
Hanks is dead. I read
The
it.
guy that Tom Hanks was playing is dead. Is that what
Oh.
you're saying?
I thought it was Tom Hanks is dead.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I hate to break this to you. Tom Hanks is fine. But
Oh,
the
that's
guy,
all right then.
But the guy who's playing
Oh,
is
that's
dead.
fine then. The guy who cleans his teeth in the airport's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right
The
then.
loser who lives in the airport is dead.
Because then I thought there's going to be no more Tom Hanks films. But that guy in the airport, he doesn't make any films.
Rich old Tom Hanks is still alive. The
Good.
poor bastard who had to live in a fucking airport because he was so fucking poor is dead. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Laughs at him. No, that's not... I mean, I don't know how old he was. He might have had a good innings, as they say.
You know Johnny's not here this week.
Yeah.
I got a joke that Johnny would tell.
Yep, go on then.
Have you heard Kanye West has thrown away his shoe empire? Yeezy come, Yeezy go.
Because Yeezy's like a name he uses for himself, isn't it? That's good. Yeah. I know that was... Yeah, that's very good, Stephen.
Thanks.
And Johnny would have loved it. I
Thanks.
thought... very mediocre for me.
Is this nearly all over?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What, have you got anything else more for me, Steve? I think
Well,
we've
I've
done
got
quite
this
well.
to ask you.
Okay.
Should we finish on the final thing or do you want some more?
I don't know. We've got... I think we've got nearly an hour here, Steve. So.
Okay, let me ask you this final question of the week.
Okay.
No brown bear this week.
No
No gentle bear this week. No, I'm not doing that anymore.
No,
it's shit.
It's shit. Unless we've planned some jokes to tell, it's
Do
a
you
bit
know what?
shit. Yeah.
Last week had real low energy.
Well, no, I mean
this week is upbeat.
Yeah, it's good.
So let's
this week.
keep this flow going, guys.
I didn't get stoned before the show this week, and
Thank
it's made
God
a difference.
for that.
I was very tempted. I've got a friend here who's getting really stoned, and I was like, I want to get stoned too, but I was like, no,
In
for
your
the show,
head.
it's not a good idea.
Right,
Yeah.
anyway, forget that. Stop being so self-indulgent. My final question to you is this.
Yeah.
Very important.
I was just saying that because I'm
don't
apologising. I'm apologising for last week's show because it was down. It was a bit fucking.
Makes you look weak.
Yeah.
Never apologise.
I am weak. It's fine.
Okay, be
I
vulnerable.
want to apologise for being weak.
Be very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Now, you're in a restaurant and you're serving Michael Ball and he's being very rude. What do you do?
Well, I'd turn to his mate Alfie Bow and say, Bo, sort your boy Ball out. He's being a prick. Because Alfie knows how to calm him down when he gets like that.
And anyone else out there who ever serves Michael Ball, please take that information with you and we'll bid you goodbye and say see you again next time on... Take it away, Greg.
On the Idle Matinee Vodcast. No.
Yeah.
That's what we call it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the Idle Matinee show. On the Idle Matinee Vodcast.
Bye then.
Au revoir, I've been Gregoire. Toodaloo.